Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Chuck Quizmo back with part 8 of my Silent Hill 3 blind playthrough. So, on the last part, we got to Brookhaven Hospital, the same Brookhaven Hospital from Silent Hill 2, and we started our exploration of it. And there's some like creepy dude stalking us and leaving notes, and yeah, pretty much creeping on us. I think his name's like Stanley or something. I'm not looking forward to meeting him, but I feel like that's uh, pretty much going to be inevitable at some point. I think we also got a key to the stairway, Harry's notebook to Heather, pretty much just explaining all the events of Silent Hill 1. Stairwell key. This key was stuck to the wall in this hospital room. Yeah, we had to use like nail polish to get that off the wall. The tag says office wing stairs. Okay, yeah. And then we got perfume as well. Equip. Wonder what that's about exactly. There's use and equip. Let's see. I can't use that here. Okay. Now I guess I have it on and then I have it off. So maybe we'll have to use that at some point. Is there something maybe I shouldn't have done that. But yeah, we'll leave that off for now, just in the event. I think there's more nurses spawned out here too, so I think I gotta be like running right away. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-mm. Oof. I don't remember, were they walking like that before? They could have been. The stairs are right at the end of this hall. I think we can just run past her. She's only one of her. Use the stairwell key. Get in. I saw her shadow. We won't dilly dally. Um, basement is open. Here or something. Oh, geez, it's a wheelchair. What is this? Submachine gun bullets. Okay. I'm kind of nervous to go near. Oh, wow, that is one hell of a camera angle. Um, I'm nervous to go near bloodstains because they seem to indicate instant kills sometimes. Maybe equipping the perfume? Oh, man. The wheelchair, where's the person that was using it? Oh, there's the submachine gun. Man, it looks like it was really sprayed. Submachine gun. Wow. Thumping. Um, they like that thumping noise, and it is a good one. It's a good one because it really. The blood trail continues into the elevator. Part of me wants to peek in, but then it's a little creepy too. Um, I wonder how effective that is on like if you're just playing on a TV speakers, um, and not with like headphones like I am wearing. What the hell could they have been shooting at? Yeah, that's a good question. Because in like headphones, that is like sounds so real. Broken. Ooh, I wanted that to be broken too. Your electricity. I'll just junk. I don't think there's anything important here. Jeez. It's bad down here. Light is flickering too. I don't know how many flickering lights we've actually. It's just space between the shelf and the wall, but I can't squeeze into there, and there's no way I can move the shelf either. Streaks of blood if something got dragged are continuing on to the back of the shelf. No, it's more like they start from the back of the shelf and then came out. Ugh, that's kind of worse for us, right? Flickering light. Yeah, I don't know if there has been quite an effect like this flickering light um, that I've noticed. It's effective though. It flickers at like such a kind of like a slow interval. It'd be like less. It would be, yeah, less scare if it was flickering continuously. The fact that it like stays bright and then dims slowly and then goes out and then comes on makes it like 10 times worse. This is really really unsettling area in general. Maybe the most unsettling in the game so far. That wheelchair scare was really good too. So we got the submachine gun. That was good. That made the scares worth it. Yeah, go back to the taser since we're more like in the general area now. Nothing special. What is this? This one's life turns to riches. Oh, those it was from the office building. Um, oh yeah, this crazy code. But Stanley said it was like the same as the prison number, so maybe we can figure out the prison number and then have to do all that whatever crazy you call it, was it cryptology or something? I'm probably getting that wrong. Cipher. It's a cipher, kind of, right? Mm-mm. Oh, let's unequip the perfume because I don't know what it does exactly. So that's that in the upper left is like an emulator glitch that has happened a few times in this area for some reason, but it's not that big a deal because you can still tell the health and status without it. Um, I think it's triggered by going into like a memo sub menu or something. Speaking of that, though, oh, this is just where I was. Yeah. Um, wasn't there a I thought there was a journal of Stanley's like right here with a doll. It's gone now though. I don't know when that happened. Yeah, because he was like talking about it, that specifically. I wonder when that disappeared. Um, Speaking of the emulator thing though, because I was curious because I mentioned Silent Hill 4. Ooh. Um, Yesterday. And I was surprised to learn that there's a version of it for sale that you can buy on GOG, GOG, and it's like $10. So I was like, oh, finally, I can actually like purchase one of these like through an official platform and won't have to play it like one on emulator from once. But sadly, it seems like there's a lot of issues with that port where most people on the Reddit once again are suggesting to emulate it if you can't. I think there's missing. I don't know exactly like much about Silent Hill 4, but it's missing certain what things called haunts. Um, and I definitely don't want to miss anything that sounds like scary like that. Uh, so I guess if I would play through it and commentate it, I would emulate it again. It's kind of disappointing. I really wish these games were available in an easy to play format that like didn't suck. Um, oh, I don't know this code either. Yeah, I learned a little bit more about why people say like the HD collection that came out is not good. Oof. Burn. There's a memo on the wall. Punishment for brutality towards patient. 12 hours confinement in the special treatment room. Dismissal policy no longer in effect. Contact the chief if you have any questions. There's something handwritten on top of the typewritten sentence. The trick is not to leave any marks. And one other thing, this looks like it was written by a different person. The chief is a pervert. Christy would have been better off if she had been fired. I don't want to go in here if there's weird people in these. Wasn't this the padded room? Like it's broken. Oh no, I didn't want to unlock this. Eee. I have a taser. I was ready. Yeah, these are the padded rooms. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Silent Hill HD collection and why they're bad. First of all, the voice acting was replaced. I heard that voice actors were like professional voice actors, but they didn't have great direction. So they weren't really faithful maybe to the tone of the original, or it kind of lost something of that creepy old school charm it had. So that's no good. And then I heard the fog was like completely done wrong. Oh, I hope I didn't. I was just spamming in case there was somebody here. Yeah, it did waste one. Yeah, like the fog was not thick enough, it didn't go far enough, and so like you saw a lot of like uh unintended like artifacts like that should have been graphical things that should have been covered up by the fog. Like the lake looked wrong, and you could totally tell like a lot of the backgrounds were just like JPEGs or yeah PNGs because the fog didn't do a good job of covering it. And like the first scene, when you see the first lying man like shambling off, you can like totally, it's not like obscured at all, you just see him like walk down the street like it's almost like a sunny day out. So that kind of sucks. We got another Stanley journal here. Flowing freely your ebony hair. I don't have ebony hair. Like the night sky scattering fragrance. My heart scattering fragrance. My heart clamoring in my chest like a storm. You trifle with it. Your pristine glance like a feast when you smile. My thoughts disturb my breath like opium. It drives me mad. Eric, a great poet who conveys my feelings so well. I shouldn't have let this place get to me. Should never have gone crazy, but it's superbly enjoyable to drown in my love for you. Why won't you accept proof of my love? Don't stand on ceremony now. After all, you and I exist as one. What I give to you is the same as what I give to me. Stanley. Okay, so maybe he was quoting a passage. Um, but it is funny if you pick the passage about a girl with ebony hair. It's um, like, dude, like, what are you talking about? Like, is it like necessary to find these journals for some reason? He said something about like following the fragrance, which makes me not want to put on the perfume if he's going to use it to track me or something. What did we really accomplish here? Like nothing, right? We used burned 4 taser ammo and got another creepy journal. Oh, this note. Yeah, we got this note. That's where I would have expected Stanley to be, so. Alright. Gotta save here. Ugh. It's such a visceral reaction every time you see a journal. I don't know if I've made that noise playing the Silent Hill games exactly that. Ugh. But that's the first thing that comes to mind when I see them. Oh, there you go. A little specific there. Heather, my most sacred lover. I got like read this out loud too, which is like worse, but I know it's more useful for viewers' purposes to read it out loud if you're doing something else and not looking at the screen. So I'll grin and bear it. Heather, my most sacred lover, I'm always watching you. No matter where you are or what you may be doing, I've never lost sight of you. I know you feel intensely lonely, yet with a single key to this door, whose feelings won't stand in the way any longer. We haven't been able to see each other for so long. Be patient, it's just a little longer. I'll be patient too, even though I long to hold you in these hands of mine. The key is behind the shelves in the underground garage. Why there? Ask that idiot doctor. There's not a single person here who's right in the head, not just in this hospital. I mean, on all of Silent Hill. Except me. Stanley Coleman. Yeah? I doubt that. Like something torn off here. Oh. Let's just save again, I guess, after reading the journal, so I don't have to do it again in the event they were supposed to find every single one. It would be funny to just ignore them all and then have no idea who this person is. I forgot, did we have access to the elevator? Yeah, we do. Oof. Sharp noise. Said the basement parking lot. I don't think we want to go there. Yeah, I think we want to explore some other stuff. That might be our next place. Let's go. I mean, we're in the basement from the stairwells, and that was about all. Oh yeah, we can't do this. About all we could go was the stairwell, or that basement area and the stairwell. So I wonder if taking the elevator down kind of leads out to a different area. I didn't see anything on the map that would indicate that, but I also don't see a parking lot. So, and the elevator's out of order, it says, so we might not be able to. We should just do it. That second click is really loud. Oh. Nah, it's not gonna work. What floor haven't we done yet? Ah, shoot. Let's just look at the map instead. Okay, so we can't get to any of these wings because they're all locked with a keypad. So we're on the 3rd floor. 2nd floor we can already get to. The roof is interesting. I don't know if I went all the way up to the roof in the stairwell. I think that might be good to check. Let's do that. Let's go to the roof. That was important last time, where Pyramid had knocked James off and put me in critical health in a cutscene. I like that too. I didn't mention it at the time, but like you read that thing on the roof, and then like you hear him in the background, like you dismiss the text box, and then you can like move for a little bit, and like I even tried like dodge, but he hits you, so it almost makes you seem like you might have done something wrong when I really just think it's inevitable. But it is a cool touch to give you that little bit of control, so it's not like a straight cutscene right away. Says something you too. I also like the rooftop. It makes me want to fly. You too, Stanley Coleman. Ugh, that makes it seem like I'm gonna get pushed off or again. Oh, it's so foggy. Oh, okay, it's very dangerous. Okay. Oh, okay. Is this gonna be open this time? Nope. There's a ladder. I don't remember that ladder. These guys are fast. I kind of want to kill these things so I can focus on exploring. Submachine gun. Miss me. Maybe it was just for submachine gun bullets. Oh, I didn't want it to reload. Ah, shoot. I got to the end of my clip. Wow. Oh, no. Got a good camera angle now. I barely was out of range of that punch. Okay, let's see if we missed anything. I don't think we've ever been able to get into the elevator control room. Even in 2. I think that's what we checked and then got knocked off the roof for doing. If I remember correctly. Shotgun shells. Okay, we got a clip of SMG still. So that's nice. This might have just been for SMG ammo. Wait, is it? It's just a normal screen. It doesn't look like it's about to break and fall. Well, you would be surprised. Unless they replaced it. I guess they would have had to replace it because James took out the whole thing when he hit it. I guess I didn't comment on it in Silent Hill 2. I probably should have, but like these fences like are obviously put up like this to prevent people from like jumping off and killing themselves, right? So I didn't really, I guess I didn't dwell on that very much, but I probably should have. And yeah, the diary that you get up here in Silent Hill 2, that's the one that if you read it, you get a point towards the in water ending, which is the suicide ending for James. So that was like a prominent theme of this roof, and it was referenced again by Stanley. And the journal's gone. Okay, so they are disappearing after I read them, apparently. So we might have to solve that numerical puzzle. What does that X mean? Just we couldn't go? Yeah, we couldn't go in there. We might have to solve that like cipher or whatever that was left by the doctor, because I don't see anywhere else to go. Unless the elevator leads to the first floor on a different side, but I don't think it does. What's this C4? Was that? Oh, that's where we got the key. We had to unstick from the wall. This is the problem when you take you sleep in between play sessions. This is kind of what I wanted to avoid, but I was so interested in seeing how Silent Hill was, I couldn't keep myself from playing. So then I had that in the middle of Brookhaven. But yeah, this is like the keypad that I think we're gonna have to open. Although I think the keypad, this is a different keypad than the one that the cipher was for, but maybe they all have the same number. That was loud. I don't remember this OST. Like, it could have been such a... First is larger than the second. I have these notes that I took last time. The second twice the third. Twice the... Oh, I have this wrong. I wrote down the second is 3 times the third. Well, because I did this like with the variables. The first is larger than the second, so I have W is greater than X, and then I have the second is twice the third, so then I have X equals 3Y, but it should be 2Y. Second is twice the third, not 3 times the third. The third is smaller than the fourth, and I have Y is less than Z, and then the fourth is half the first. Z equals 0.5 W. 4 of the numbers are not repeated. 3 are not in the top row. 2 are not in the right row. 1 of the numbers is the final key. Let's look at our memo. All these Stanley diaries. It's not just like a piece of paper, it's like a whole friggin' diary he leaves. Like, look how much paper he's wasted. Oh, this was the right one, I think. I just randomly got the right one. What was they say? You may not yet have realized it, whatever. So trying to get close as a virtue. The door's locked, open it. Use the password for the prison gates. Doctor, I've forgotten his name. Anyway, that quack has it posted. He should be here too. I mean, 4 numbers would have been good enough, but he kept on going. What is this what he has posted? This? Because yeah, I see this, but it's just like a nightmare. Maybe this is just the final number, like one of them. So it's 4 numbers are not repeated. So it's not repeated. 3 are not in the top row. 2 are not in the right row. 1 of them is the final key. Maybe we can eliminate all but 1. So W is greater than X. Let's just do like the first math problem. We should be able to get 4 just from this. The first is larger than the second, okay? Let's go with, I think W is 4. Z equals 2. Just try it out. X equals 2Y. Y is less than Z. No. Y is less than Z. Y would have to be 1, right? X equals 2Y. X could be 2? No. No. The numbers are not repeating. It goes all the way up to 9, right? So, like, half it's gonna have to be a Z is gonna have to be a whole number, right? So the Z equals 4. Z equals 4, which means W equals 8. There's just too many possibilities. So okay, so four of the numbers are not repeated. So maybe all of the numbers are not repeated. 3 are not in the top row, so it means 1 of them is in the top row. 2 are not in the right row. Right row, I guess he's confusing rows and columns. So So let's look at it that way. One number in top row, one number in top row. So 2 are in the right row then. If 2 are not, and then so one of the numbers is the final. One of the numbers is in the top row. One of these numbers is here. And 2 are in the right row. So maybe 3 is one of the numbers. So maybe W equals 3. But then 0.5 W. Maybe W equals... Oh, W can't equal any of them there. With the numbers are in the right row. So... B equals 6 equals 3. Y equals 2. Equals 4. 6, 3, 2, 4. Wait, it would be 6, 4, 2, 3. No, right. First is larger than this. So. Greater than second. Second equals 2 times third. Third. Fourth. Fourth equals 0.5 times first. This is the one that really confuses me. 4 of the numbers are not repeated. 3 are not in the top row. Two are not in the right row. One is the... I think he's just calling it the prison gates, like, because he's in there. Maybe it is 4 numbers, but maybe he's like, oh, it would have been enough for him just to post the 4 numbers, but he kept going on and on about this. Just trying out different combinations. The fourth is 2, that would work, because if the first is 4, the fourth is 2. Second is 2 times the third. Fourth is 2, we're saying. There can only be 1. Third is 1. That would be less than the fourth. Second is 2 times the third. 2. But it can't repeat, so useless. So, but the fourth is what about fourth is 4? Would have to be. We did 8, right? So how many halves can there be? There's like 3.5 is not a number, so it could only be like a half. Could only be 2, 4, 6, or 8. Fourth has to be like 2, 4, 6, or 8. By 6. Fourth is 6. Equals 6. First equals 3. Third is greater than the fourth. Could be a lot. They could be 7 or 8 or 9. And the 2 is 2 times the third. No, third is less than the fourth. Fourth is 6. It could be 1 through 5, but not 3. It could be 1, 2, 4, 5, and then the second is 2 times the third. So it could be 2, 4, 8, and there's no 10, so it can't be 5. So it could be, let's go with that logic. It'd be 3 versus 3. Fourth is 6. And then the third is 1, 2, or 4. Okay, let's try that. Okay, so first is, let's go with 3. Second is 2. Third is 1. Fourth is first is 3. Second is hard to get exactly where I want it. 4. Third is 2. Fourth is 6. First is versus 3. Second is 8. Third is 4. Fourth is 6. So let's go with the assumption that 4 is 8 now, I guess. So 4 would be 8. First would be 4. And what could the second and third be? Third has to be less than the fourth, so it could be a whole lot of numbers then. But not, second is twice the third, so it can only be up to 10. So third could be, what? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, or 3, right? And then the second would be 2 times that, so it would be 2, 4, not 4 because it has to be 1. First has to be 4 in this scenario, so it would be 2 or 6. Try that. We're using the process of elimination right now. So, okay, so the first is 4. The second is 2. The third is 1. The fourth is 8. No, okay. First is 4. The second is 6. The third is 3. And the fourth is 8. Work either. First is greater than 2, though. So it couldn't have been. Wouldn't have been that. So we did the assumption that the fourth is 8 and the fourth is 6. I don't think the fourth can be 4 because I think that makes the numbers too low. Unless, wait, what happened if the fourth is? Let's see, fourth is 4. Let's try it again. I don't remember exactly why that didn't work. Fourth is 4. The fourth is 4. The first has to be 2. First equals 2. And the first is greater than 2. The second number. So the second can only be 1. And then the second is 2 times the third, which means it's 2, but it can't repeat, so that's wrong. The fourth, instead, it would be the same if the fourth is 2. Fourth is 2. The first is larger than the second. The second twice the third. The third smaller than the fourth. Fourth is half the first. Math, my least favorite subject. Third, fourth. This third, fourth. So if the fourth is half the first, the fourth can only possibly be 2, 4, 6, or 8. 2, 4, 6, or 8, right? We just have to work out what it is depending on the fourth being 2, 4. And the fourth is 0.5 of the first, right? So wait, no, only, wait. Fourth is 0.5. So I think it's the first is only, can be. So it'll have to be an even number, so it can divide evenly. So the first is 0.5 times the first. So the first can only be 2, 4, 6, or 8. The fourth can only be 1, 2, 3, or 4. And it's just the middle numbers we have to work on now. So the fourth is 1, meaning the first is 2. The third has to be less than the fourth. The third can't be less than the fourth because the fourth is 1. So that first combination is gone. Okay, so then if the fourth is 2, the first is 4, the third has to be less than the fourth. That means the third can only be 1. And then the second is 2 times the third. That would be 2, but that would repeat the 2 for the fourth. So that one wouldn't worked. Now, if the fourth was 3, meaning the first is 6, then what could the third be? Third has to be less than 4. So let's see. Okay, so let me say that again. So if the fourth is 3, the first has to be 6, and the third has to be less than 4. So the third can only be 2 or 1 in that scenario. Meaning that the second would be 2 times 1 equals 2, or 2 times 2, which equals 4. That is possible. And then our fourth thing here would be the fourth is 4, the first is 8. The third has to be less than the fourth, meaning the third could be 1, 2, or 3, and the second would have to be 2 times the third. It would have to be 2, 4, or 6. But the first is greater than the second. So it can't be that one. Okay, I think we have enough to work with. Possible combinations. I'm going to start entering them. So, yeah, we had the repeating 2s there. It's not going to be this one because I had 4, 2, 1, 2. No. Okay, so then let's go with 6, 2, 1, 3. Go with 6, 4, 2, 3. No. We go with 8, 2, 1, 4. Oh. Try 8, 4, 2, 3. No. Let me try 8, 6, 3, 4. That's the last one. That was not the correct way to solve that puzzle. I don't. That was. I'm surprised I actually was able to solve it with. That was genuine, like idiosyncratic madness on my part. That probably made no sense to anybody but me. I would be shocked if anybody was able to follow along with what my logic was there because it was so muddy. Um, but it worked, I guess. So it was 8, 6, 3, 4. I think the literal last combination I had. Um, oh, I think I'll write that down because I think we have another door up there. So it was 8, 6, 8, 3. That's amazing. Um. I guess it's not worth saving because all we did was really solve the puzzle. We'll solve it quicker next time, even if we die, we'll be okay. Nurse. The breathing freaked me out. Wow. She has a gun? Oh my lord! I'm shocked. I've never seen an enemy with a gun in the Silent Hill game before. Take her. Oh my god. Can't believe that. You're not healing. We're kind of not doing great on healing. Honestly. Let's just use it. If there's a body on. What does it say? Start? The start time is my key. Wait. Where's something? Or I'll go right here. Could this be for this dead guy? Background unknown, name unknown, not admitted patient found in poor mental state on hospital grounds and temporarily installed in room M4 at Chief's discretion. Died late tonight from blood loss due to severe severed carotid artery. Was grasping own kitchen knife in right hand. Assumed this is cause of neck wound. Puzzle suicide, but wound angle suspicious. Sent to second floor treatment room for further investigation. Have received no proof or corroboration of event from patient residing in same room. Have not notified police, however, for future necessity, leave victim's bed and effects intact. Room M4. I guess we'll have to go to M4 and figure out start time. Whatever that means. Oh, there's a little thingy here. Do you see that, like, paper in that view? A little drawing of a person on it. I wonder if that's important. Probably not. Maybe it's not. I guess no, it's way too hard to try and pick it up, so. Look at this one more time. Oh, I have to look at the actual. Oh. There we go. Start time is my key. Okay. Start time is my key. Did I add it to my memo? Okay. M4. It's at the end of the hallway, so a little way to go. I wonder which room Maria was in. I forget. Wasn't it one of these rooms? like the second or third one, I think. Well, we know that's gonna be open, right? So. Mm. Eh. We didn't do all that just for a med kit, but we very well could have. I think we did. Is there something over there? That's just a bloody footprint. This is a bloody footprint. Okay. So we got our med kit. We might be using pretty soon. Okay. Oh, there's the alarm clock. Start time is my code, so 8:28 looks like 8:28. Yeah, it's annoying. Okay, can't turn it back on, so 8:28. Oh, Stanley. There's a tattooed guy on that rumpled bed. Not anymore, though. That alarm clock and filthy bag are his. But don't misunderstand. I haven't done a thing. I didn't hate him, though he was a liar. Shall I write something of my own on my chest, since I can't cut it open to show you my heart? I love Heather. Know something a bit more forceful. I love Heather isn't enough for what I feel. Oh, what tender emotion this image brings. Stanley Coleman. Case. Well, we had 8:28, but there's four numbers. 8, maybe. Oh, 8:28. Yeah. Nice. Instant camera. Wonder what that's for exactly. Unlike a normal camera, you can use the developed photos right away. Can't use it here. Fine. Perfume. I don't know. I think we're gonna have to go to the other wing though, on the third floor, and hope that the same combination is used for both doors. Hopefully I got the combo right when I kind of flushed it from my memory as soon as I got it, and then I like decided to write it down. Otherwise we'll be inputting a ton of codes again. So yeah, we can go to third floor. It's good to go there anyway. There's a save point. We've done a fair bit of stuff. So. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling that we'd get more. I gotta run away from them this time. It doesn't matter. I can just literally have to go this here. Another thud. go to storeroom. Here, I think. Nope. Special treatment room. This is the storeroom. And actually, we'll end this part here too before we go into the other wing. Since we're at an hour. Right. Yes. Yeah. I guess I know. I've just been doing parts in like around an hour. That makes it easier for me. I guess. I don't like. I don't have to necessarily do an hour, but it kind of gives me a chance to like regroup and go to the bathroom and get a drink to stuff like that. So, but yeah, maybe I should do longer parts if I'm gonna play more. I don't know. I think just an hour seems manageable. But maybe that's not the case. I know, like, if I was live streaming, I would just like continue, right? So, but I kind of like doing it in segmented videos, like old school playthroughs that I used to like watch back in the day. I think that's like more manageable, especially for somebody who's just starting out doing commentated playthroughs. So maybe I will graduate to live streaming at some point. I guess that would be easier because the VOD is just saved on either Twitch or YouTube or wherever it be. I kind of prefer YouTube, but I know like discoverability and stuff's not that great on YouTube to search for it. Not that I have much of an audience anyway for that to matter. I'm kind of just doing this on my own. But if somebody just happened to be watching, yeah, I appreciate the support and everything. So, yeah, so I'm gonna end it here. I'm just rambling a little bit about the channel for no particular reason other than I felt like it. So, but yeah, if you have any like preferences, please let me know in the comment. I'd be happy to oblige. So, but until then, I'll see ya. Bye.